All right, people. Right here on this channel, I've been telling you for many years that men who come from horny, backward, third world, primitive, medieval, barbarian, patriarchal societies do not belong in the West. Because when they come to a Western country, they see Western women enjoying their 21st century feminist ideals and liberties. Their eyes go like this, huh? And then they do this. Look at that. Look at that man. North Africa man grabs a woman's hand. There's something we cannot even imagine, even in private, let alone in public like that. Look at him. Look at the lewd gestures he's making. That is, I wish I could tell you that this is an isolated incident. It actually gets worse. Check this out. I won't be able to play you the whole video because I don't want to get in trouble. You can obviously see this woman sitting in normal Western clothes, but for this barbarian from where he's come, they even put burqas on goats. Yeah. So he looks at her and he starts playing with himself. Okay. As I said, I'm not going to play you the video, but you get the picture. And there are literally, I wish I could, you know what? I'm actually going to put all of my videos in a Google Drive folder and I'm going to make it accessible to everyone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So there are literally hundreds of these videos and new videos are adding every week. Now, I've actually stopped adding new videos into my folder because I've already got, I don't know, gigs and gigs of data. So when we said that, and when I'm a brown man, so I have a little bit more liberty than other people. But when white people started saying that, they said, oh, no, that's racist. Don't you know white people commit more sexual crimes than these migrants? So first, they refused to understand how per capita works. Yeah. For example, stats don't lie. We have plenty of statistics as well, such as this one. Look at this from the Telegraph. Two nationalities, Afghans and Eritreans, were more than 20 times more likely to account for sexual offense convictions than British citizens. Convictions, that is, okay? When you actually look at arrests, they're actually 30 times more likely than an average Brit, according to this stat. Afghanistan, right there, 60 offenses per 10,000. Where's an average Brit? Right at the bottom. So it's probably one. That is your national average. And look at that. So all these people coming from these countries, there should be a blanket ban on them. Yeah, there might be some good people too. And yes, it's only 60 out of 10,000. What about the other 9,940 good people? We don't care. Just to wrap it up, you already know this. Why am I telling you this again? Because the UK's Home Office has actually quietly acknowledged that what we've been saying all this time was true, and they've been gaslighting us that we are racist and bigoted. Look at this other data. No, white people commit more sexual offenses than this. In fact, they've been making propaganda videos like this. It's always this. Look at this.
The man in the grey suit is staring at you.
Yeah, that handsome man is staring at her.
Would you report it?
They always do this. Always do this. It's always a white man against an ethnic minority woman.
It's him again. You can feel his breath. Would you report it? Is that his bag? He's not carrying one. 1 second. 2 seconds. Would you report it? He finds an excuse to lean into you. Would you report it?
Mostly never happens. I showed you the actual video. What actually happens. This is what always happens.
Hey! What's it? Where you from?
Please go away.
Where you from?
It's not your business.
Yeah?
Please go away.
Go to business.
Please go away.
Go to business.
Please leave me alone.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, okay, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
You're sorry, then don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Look at the face. Look at that angry face. He's gonna hit
I'm
her.
being touched.
My sister, yeah?
My sister. First he tries to make a move on her, and then she rejects him. And then he said, what do you mean? You're my sister. I'm not being sexual towards you. That's exactly what they do to their actual sisters too, by the way.
I thought I was being touched, sorry.
I can tell by the shape of his face he's a Somali.
My sister, yeah?
I thought I'd been in touch, sorry.
Hey,
No, no, no.
And then he hit her. But they'll never show you this because it is their official policy that you can never show a non-white perpetrator and a white victim. So, why am I telling you this? Check out this. So the Home Office has just quietly acknowledged that, oops, there is a problem, but silently let us try to fix that. They have issued this brochure, the 6-page brochure, to asylum seekers. Asylum consequences of behavior, understanding behaviors and expectations in the UK. A guide for asylum seekers living in the UK. So they're saying living in the UK, you're in the United Kingdom because you are seeking asylum. We understand that coming to a new country can be difficult and that laws and customs here may be different from your home country. You know, in your home country, you might be able to just go and walk and slap someone on the bum. By the way, it doesn't happen because over there, if they did that, the brothers and other bystanders will actually probably lynch that person. Or maybe if they are in a group, then they might get away with it. Yeah, that's true. Look at the gender equality. Yeah? In the UK, men and women have equal rights. This is an important part of UK culture and is protected by law. Women can work. So they're telling this guy, yeah, the kind of men that you just saw, they're telling them, work and earn their own money. Okay? Women can work. This is not Afghanistan. This is not Eritrea or Somalia or Sudan. They can study and go to school or university. They can travel freely. So don't harass them. Choose who they marry. Oh, yes. Your prophet told you that women cannot choose who they can marry. That's true. Muhammad said a woman who arranges her own marriage or even another woman who arranges some other woman's own marriage is an adulteress. A male guardian must make the decision who a woman marries. Yeah, then Muslims try to, cover it up and try to fool you because, oh, no, a woman's consent is needed. Yes. And her silence can also mean consent. But regardless of that, she still has to go through a man. But in our Western culture, that doesn't matter. So we got to tell them that, but quietly. Don't you be racist, you little Tommy Robinson over there. Make their own decisions about their lives. Huh? What do you mean? A woman can make her own decision by herself? No, she can't. Come here. That's the mentality, right? What could happen if you do not follow these rules? This is funny. Treating someone unfairly because of their gender can have serious consequences. If your behavior is controlling or threatening, it may also be treated as domestic abuse. Domestic abuse? What do you mean domestic abuse? In Pakistan, in a country like Pakistan, Pakistan has been trying for, I don't know, at least 25 years to pass domestic violence and to pass anti-domestic violence laws. Imran Khan tried that, and I think he tried that. I think he succeeded in Islamabad only, in the capital territory only, but they can't pass them anywhere else in the country because Muslims get up and say, the clerics, they get up and say, but wife beating is allowed. It's written in the Quran. What do you mean I can't hit my wife or my daughter? They actually become very libertarian at that point. They say, no, you know what? The state should stay out of family affairs. Oh, how libertarian of you. Small government, right? These cultures don't mix. That's why I say cultures matter. So instead of giving them these stupid training manuals as if these men that I just showed you, as if all they have to do is just read this. Oh, let me see this. Okay. All right. I guess I have to respect women now. Okay, look at this. You could get into trouble with the police as if. This police? I have to show you this. This police. This police guys, by the way. Look at it. The eyes. They can't. 4 of them can't subdue 2. 2 black men. I'm not saying they're illegal migrants, but whatever. You get the point, yeah? He's humping her. He's actually sexually assaulting her while he's getting arrested. That woman is helping her out. You get the picture, yeah? This police. You could get in trouble with this police. Right, that's gonna deter them. You could get into trouble with the police, lose your accommodation and support, and it could affect your asylum claim. Look at this. It could affect your asylum claim. They can't even say you will be deported. Okay. No, you should be deported. Even if you commit a tiny offense, as small as shoplifting, deport. But again, these people are not going to do anything. The current people are not going to do anything. I don't know why more people are not angry with Andy Burnham at this point. I told you, you're going to romanticize the period of Keir Starmer. Okay, because this guy is even more of a lefty than Keir Starmer. Okay, domestic abuse. Domestic abuse is when someone hurts, threatens, or controls their partner or family member. It can happen to anyone, regardless of their gender, age, or background. Physical violence, blah, blah, blah. We already know that. But they're saying domestic abuse is a serious crime in the UK. If you do any of the behaviors in the list, you could be arrested and go to prison, lose your accommodation and support, and it could affect your asylum claim. So if you beat up a woman, even if you are related to her, then it could only affect your asylum claim. So that explains why. And this is happening in Australia too. This is why I keep saying that. This is why I keep telling you that the people who destroyed Europe are the same people who are busy destroying Australia, Canada, and America. Oh, look at this. We now have 2 universal health cares. NDIS, a program for disability, now exceeds our national Medicare program. Yeah. So we have 2 universal healthcare programs running simultaneously. No wonder we're going in debt. In 2007, we had 0 debt. Now our national debt has gone up to $1 trillion because these socialists just spend money like that. And what they do, look at this, an African, massive scams all over the place. Sorry, I can't find the news story. So anyway, so there was an African guy who was arrested for raping his own wife, and our woke judge said, it's okay, not even custodial sentence. That's why they're saying it may be affected, okay? It may. They have no intentions of deporting these people. Sex and consent. Okay, they're telling them what consent means. Consent means both people freely agree to sex or sexual contact. Huh? What do you mean? I don't goats. What do you mean consent? Goats don't say anything. Every time I go to a goat, they say, meh, that's it. I thought meh means consent. In the UK, the law is clear and strict. Both people must agree to sex or sexual contact of any kind. Look, I'm sorry I'm laughing because we live in a clown world. Yeah. This is how they ask for, hey, are you interested in banging me? Look at that. Hey, look at that. Can I please? Do you consent to bang me? Please. Hello, look at him. This guy in the middle is literally peering through. He's peeping through someone's front door. And this was a mum, by the way, who filmed it. And imagine you wake up, you go to your front door, and there's this horny man from far, far away land is just looking at you like this. Some are actually literally playing with themselves. Obviously, I can't play those videos to you. Actually, yeah. You saw one of them. So anyway, cut long story short, this is how they intend to minimize the statistics that I showed you. Like Afghans and Eritreans, they are 30 times more likely to commit these offenses, 20 times more likely to be convicted of those offenses. I'd go with 30 times. Actually, and that's a conservative estimate, to be honest. The actual number per capita is through the roof. So they have first quietly acknowledged that that is a problem. Actually, let me show you another one. It's the same everywhere else. Check this actual statistic out from Germany. Look at this. 7,000 women in Germany have been victims of sexual assault by refugees only, okay, since 2015. And this is just, obviously, the real number would obviously be much higher than that because most women are like, they're not going to tell anyone because what's going to happen? Why go through that process? Why relive that experience when you go to the cops and you tell them everything and you're not sure if they're buying it? Even if they're buying it, do they even have any powers to do anything? Because people like us keep telling you that nothing's going to happen. So the actual number would be much higher than that. And this is how they plan to minimize it by telling them, hey, don't bang anyone. This reminds me of this video. These people do not care about women's safety. They don't care. They only care about their own agenda. They want to dilute Western culture. They don't care about the future of Western civilization. They are drowning in their own ideological dogma, which is why it would be foolish of us to expect them to do anything about it. The only solution is, in my opinion, deport every single illegal migrant. Man, woman, child, doesn't matter. Under normal circumstances, I would have made some exceptions, like women and children should have been excluded, but right now, can't do anything about it. Even if you exclude women and children, the vast majority of illegal migrants are men. Deport all of them and grab them. If you can't deport them, And they're not going to go down voluntarily. Their home countries are not going to take them voluntarily. So you grab them. You know where they are. They're close to 200,000 illegal migrants in the UK. The actual number might be much higher than that, but grab them. They're from what, 15, 20 countries? Grab them, hire a cruise ship, put them all in there, and go to their home country's coast and just dump them there. Just dump them, okay? And make sure anytime an illegal boat arrives, fire at them with rubber bullets, turn them around. Unfortunately, if an accident happens, some people drown, you obviously help them, you take them out, and then you again repeat the whole thing again. Some people unfortunately might die. And that's it. You only have to do it once or twice. You know what? Then people say, oh, okay, the UK has finally woken up. They're not going to let us in, so let us go somewhere else. That's it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. There's nothing wrong in what I said. 5 years ago might have seemed very inhumane of me, but I'm sorry. I am sick and tired of Western women getting harassed, assaulted, raped, men, and I don't like third world cultures. I don't like backward medieval cultures. They're pathetic cultures. Cultures matter.